You know, MAGA, it's funny how you demonize immigrants and you say, I just want them here legally. Joe Biden just opened the borders and trillions and zillions of people came in here. And the governor of California gave them $80 billion and he gave them mansions and yachts and ships and he put them up in 5-star hotels and he basically had them all retire and they're living in luxury. Because that's what you all say. It's stupid. Now, you just want people here legally? You know what? I do too. We all want people here legally. But here's the problem with your argument. And this is why I get salty with the Democrats, because they don't push back. You all went to the voting booth and voted for a sexual abusing sexual predator who owes a woman $80 million. You voted for a convicted felon. You voted for a man who pardoned 1,500 people that were convicted felons, that beat police officers. I know it's shocking, but they weren't undocumented immigrants or transgender athletes. They were white men. Shocking, right? Yeah, because white men never commit crimes in this country. And he is actively defending child molesters. So we're clear, that's okay. Give him the nuclear codes, make him the most powerful man in the universe, because I'm not a racist. I just want brown people here legally. And yet we've had 34 people die in ICE detention facilities. We have children that are depressed, trying to cut their wrists with plastic knives. You have guards in concentration camps taking bets on who's going to kill themselves next, who's going to commit suicide. You got kids eating moldy bread. You got women that have lost their pregnancies. But you just want law and order, and that's a bunch of crap. I'm so sick of people in this country that claim to be patriots and basically you're just white supremacists, right? Law and order, back the blue, back the blue. Oh, but January 6th, I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about the immigrants. Give me the names of 200 immigrants that have committed crimes, undocumented. Go ahead. And you know what? The first thing I'm going to hear every time, Lincoln Riley. Cool. Let's run with that. What happened to her? It was horrible. Should have never happened. It was an undocumented immigrant. Donald Trump had an opportunity to deport him, but he didn't. So that's on him. Secondly, and more importantly, why was it that you picked that one case out of over 40,000 shooting deaths that year? Oh, because it was a brown person, because it bought into your white supremacy. And you put her on bills and campaign slogans and mailers. And you played the victim card. Oh, look, the scary brown people, right? And that same ideology with that racist podcaster, hey guys, hey, white people, look, listen here. The roaming blacks, they're committing crimes. Ooh, look. Hey guys, if a pilot's black, he may not be qualified. That's what it is. That's what it's always been. It's white supremacy. I don't know how to make people wake up from this. It feels like you guys are in some trance. You think you're going to vote your way out of this. You're not. You cannot vote your way out of white supremacy. That's what this is. This white man in the White House, the Grand Wizard, he could eat a baby on TV. They wouldn't leave him. He could commit a crime on live TV. They wouldn't leave him. But if a black man takes a knee, or if a black man wears a tan suit, oh my God, did you see the horrors? Oh, can you believe it? And the Democratic Party, I put a lot of this on them because they suck ass at pushing back and fighting against this. It's like a squeaky hinge on a door. They won't even put WD-40 on there. I don't understand how an entire party is just going to sit by and your whole platform is, let's talk about affordability every day. People are stupid. Yeah, they'll buy into that. Hey, vote for us in November. There's nothing we can do. We're the lesser of two evils. That's a great platform. And that is why both parties have a crappy approval rating. You have one political party that is actively pushing white supremacy, destroying democracy, and you have another party that's just sitting by asking you for $10 even though you can't afford to pay for your own gas. The difference is most people on the left, and I'm not a Democrat, I'm an independent because I think both parties suck. They can see it, but the people on the right are too stupid getting into culture wars. And every election cycle, you stupid white trash MAGA with your 6 teeth go, who can I blame for my shitty life today? Oh, I live in a trailer and date my sister. I can't afford health care. I have a bad quality of life. Oh, let me see. This year, oh, we're going to blame the transgender athletes. Oh, immigrants this time. Let's blame black pilots. Let's blame the libtards. Let's blame the radical left. Hey, this cycle, let's blame Antifa. You're so stupid and so racist that you just need to be the constant victim of something. It's like a constant battle. And I had a conversation with the MAGA today, unfortunately, and it was like, you know what? If I told him that 2 + 2 was 4, you know what he said? You're just a radical liberal. It's really 5. You've been brainwashed. You have Trump derangement syndrome. I talked about how he was a felon and everything I just mentioned about Trump. It's all fake news. I don't believe it. No, I saw the evidence and I don't believe it. You just have Trump. Like, you cannot, it's like talking to this iPhone case. You're never going to get through to it. They don't care. They don't care. He only pushes one thing for them, the white majority, and he owns the libs and he hates the same people they do. And right now, it's the same playbook that Benito Mussolini and Hitler ran. After the war, when the economy was bad, what did they do? Blame the Jews, blame the Jews, blame the homosexuals. That's exactly what they did. There's a memorial in Berlin that I visited. They blame the Polish people. And that's what's happening right now. Blame the immigrants. Blame the Somalians. Hey, they're eating the dogs and cats. Hey, look at Puerto Rico. It's a shithole country. Hey, guys, look. They're poisoning the blood of America. Oh, look, the great white replacement theory. Andy Ogle's putting videos up of 9/11 when Zohran Madami's running. Go look at the young Republican parties. I've mentioned this before. Miami-Dade and New York in the last 6 months. They opened up Nazi group chats using the N-word, calling black people the watermelon people. Because that's what this is really about. That's exactly what this is about. It's about maintaining white men. Right now, the Voting Rights Act. Who do you think that disenfranchises? Oh, that's right. Black people. Jim Crow 2.0. And you know what's rich? Is that the people in the Republican Party that call themselves pro-life, the party of family values, they will run and work 24 hours a day to gerrymander black districts so only white people run their states. But when 40,000 people die from gun violence, when children are murdered in schools, sorry, there's nothing to see. There's nothing we can do. But when they want to punish black people and they want to push white supremacy, they will fight tooth and nail with every ounce, every breath of their body. It's rich, isn't it? It is. You know, I had a conversation with a Democrat the other day, and I was telling him how this was about white supremacy, and he was like, well, you know, I'm like, no, it's not a harsh take. And I'm going to keep saying it because it needs to be said, okay? 77 million people, and I want you to think about this, voted for a rapist, a man that defends child molesters. 15-year-old girls that were molested by children, Donald Trump is defending them actively by refusing to release the Epstein files while victims are begging him to release them. He's like, nope, sorry. Literally, he has bombed a school and murdered 170 schoolgirls in Iran. Literally has been sued by 13-year-old Katie Johnson for raping her along with Jeffrey Epstein. Caused an insurrection. Didn't rent to black people. Literally asked for 5 black men to be murdered, executed. Literally joked about watching 15-year-olds naked in a locker room. And 77 million people goes, yeah, that's my guy. Because you found some bullshit reason not to vote for the black woman. The most qualified candidate in the history of our country. A mixture of white supremacy and misogyny. 250 years. And so many of you MAGA run around, we're the best of the... You know, you're not. We're not the best. We're not the best at all. We're not even close to the best. 51% of our country are women. And you guys would rather vote for a man that defends child molesters and rapes women over the most qualified candidate because she's a black woman. That is what America is. Do not tell me this country is great. What y'all have done is waved a bunch of damn flags and symbols and red, white, and blue and God bless America, and it makes you feel a certain way while you look at bald eagles and you listen to right-wing propaganda and nationalism. That's what it is. And that's what we've done to this country. We have indoctrinated generations of people telling us that we're the best. But when you really look at it, we're really not. 40,000 people die every year from gun violence. We do nothing. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Insurrection. No, whatever. Because we'd rather vote for the white man. LBJ said it right. And I'll paraphrase. We will vote for the most morally bankrupt white man who is literally tearing down your democracy, who is literally sexually assaulting women over the most qualified black woman. 77 million people would rather lose this democracy, would rather burn the republic to the ground than have a black woman rule over them. And the reality that we have to accept, and I'm going to keep preaching it, and I don't care if one person watches my damn video. Barack Obama broke the brains of a lot of white trash in this country, because that's what you are. You're trash. Because you couldn't stomach the sight of a black man sitting in the White House instead of out in the fields picking your cotton or working for you or calling you master. That broke a lot of people. So they went back to what they know, the plantation owner. It doesn't matter if he makes the country better or not. All he cares is that he's the right color, because that's what this is about. It's about damn time, people, that we address why we're really here. It's not the economy. And the midterms ain't going to save what's happening in this country. It's not. It's not going to stop the gerrymandering, because the people that are voting for this, the Republicans, they're the real problem. The voters that are still endorsing this guy, this grand wizard, they're the problem. The people that are going to vote for Republicans after the districts are gerrymandering, they're the problems. The governors that are doing this, they're the problems. The congressmen that are doing this, they're the problems. Donald Trump is a symptom of white supremacy. He is not the cause of it. He is a black light on something that white people don't want to address. If this immigrant problem was about a fear of a white minority. And I'm going to say one last thing. I want you to go listen to Dr. Oz today or yesterday. And he talked about the birth rates, how it was only 1.5 babies. Do you know why? It should be about 2.1, which means we're losing population. Not any population. You think he gives a shit about black people? No. It's about white babies. He's terrified. While we're deporting people that are doing the jobs that MAGA are too lazy to do because they're overweight and diabetic. But, blame the brown people for your problems. That's what this is about. Have a good day.